initiator on a body check that certainly didn't draw a penalty. And both those guys are lucky that there's
Domi and Chris Neil challenging one another, but Chris Neil so far hasn't decided to drop the gloves. Now they do. Neil and Domi at center ice. The main event is on. Domi with the left hand. Popped the helmet right off. Neil now plays 2 more left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They both landed some haymakers, I'll tell you that. My dad told me always be afraid of someone who smiles while he fights. And these two guys thought...
Your dad was a very smart man.
Here's another penalty coming to Toronto. And we're going to get our first scrap. That's Domi and Neil. They've been talking a lot. This is the first chance we've had for a fight. Now, Domi throwing 2 hard lefts. They go down, and the linesmen are going to step in and break them up. They want to keep going. The linesman will say no, because Koharski stands there and undoubtedly gives them the warning. But there's a scrap between the 2 heavyweights of these teams.
Then lets it go, and it was deflected by Kilger, but wide. Now Domi has dropped the gloves, and it is Chris Neil and Ty Domi sparring here in front of the Ottawa bench. Domi with a right hand, Neil with a couple of overhand rights. Domi's a left-handed fighter, now trying to get the sweater up over Neil, who's throwing right hands himself.
I hope he can see through that sweater.
We'll soon find out. He knows where his man is because he's right in front of him. And Domi not throwing many punches here as he's got Neil buried in his jersey, trying to get a left hand free. Now Neil down to a knee, and Domi throwing a couple of lefts and nailed him with another one on the way down. And Neil playing to the crowd.
Well, Ty Domi, whose number of fights are way down, and maybe a little something like that will spark the Toronto Maple Leafs.